My child, listen closely, because this moment is not random. You didn't find this message by chance. God has arranged this moment so your spirit could hear what your mind has been too tired to understand. Something divine is about to enter your life, someone, to be exact. This person is not coming to you through luck, coincidence, or human plan. Heaven itself has chosen him. Yes, a man is being sent your way, and his arrival will mark the beginning of a chapter that will completely change the rhythm of your life. At first, his presence might not seem unusual. He will not arrive with noise or attention. You might even mistake him for an ordinary person passing through your day. But deep within your spirit, something will shift the moment he enters your world. You'll feel it, not in words, but in energy, in peace, in the way your heart suddenly feels lighter, safer, calmer. God wants me to tell you that this man carries light, divine strength, and healing. He has been prepared for you, molded, refined, and instructed by heaven to walk beside you in this season of transformation. You may not understand it at first, but when he appears, your soul will recognize what your eyes cannot yet see. He is not coming to add confusion, nor to take from you. No, his purpose is holy, to release what has been trapped in your heart for too long. He's being sent to untie the invisible knots of pain, to replace your sorrow with direction, your exhaustion with hope, and your questions with divine clarity. My child, I know how many times you've cried silently, wondering when your breakthrough will come. I know how often you've looked around and felt forgotten. But heaven has heard every sigh, seen every tear, and now the time has come for the answer to step into your path. Tomorrow marks a turning point. You might not recognize it immediately, but the spiritual atmosphere around you will shift. The man God has chosen is already on his way, drawn not by coincidence, but by divine alignment. Don't mistake quietness for inaction. God often moves softly before he moves suddenly. This man's presence will begin like a whisper, gentle, kind, steady, but soon, his effect will echo across every part of your life. He's not just coming to comfort you, he's coming to awaken something divine within you. His arrival will remind you that love can be pure, that help can be holy, and that connection can carry heaven's fingerprints. You've been carrying weights that no one else understood. Burdens you've smiled through, pretending they were light. But this time, God is not asking you to carry them alone. He's sending someone who knows how to lift what others only watched you struggle with. You've prayed for relief. You've asked for answers. And now, heaven's response is a person. This is not random. This is not a test. This is divine partnership, sent in perfect timing. You might be wondering, why me? Why now? Because God says, you have reached the point where isolation cannot build you anymore. You have learned enough in the waiting. Now, I am sending help. And this man, though human in form, carries a heavenly purpose. He might not reveal everything about himself immediately. He might even doubt his own calling. But don't be fooled by his humility. The Spirit of God is strong within him. He's not here to dominate your life, but to stand beside you as a reflection of God's promise, the kind of person who carries peace wherever he walks. When you meet him, something in you will quiet down. The storms of your heart will settle, because your spirit will recognize divine timing. This is the moment God has been preparing for you all along, the arrival of divine alignment through human presence. But you must prepare your heart, because when God sends destiny, he also expects readiness. Release bitterness. Let go of doubt. Remove the walls that pain has built around your heart. Because if your heart remains guarded by fear, you might not recognize the answer when it arrives. God has seen your strength in survival. Now he wants to show you the beauty of connection. This man is a vessel, not a savior, but through him, you will see how loved, seen, and chosen you truly are. He's being led to you by divine assignment, not by human effort. Every step he takes is guided. Every thought he has about you will carry peace, not confusion. And you, my child, must be open to receive what heaven is arranging. When he arrives, you'll notice the way his presence feels familiar, even though you've never met. That is your spirit remembering something your body never knew, the recognition of divine alignment. You'll begin to experience peace in moments that used to make you anxious. You'll feel clarity where there used to be chaos. You'll see that this connection was never about romance alone, but about purpose, destiny, and divine healing. This man carries restoration. He has been through his own season of fire, molded by trials, shaped by lessons, and strengthened by grace. He has scars, but those scars are proof that he survived what was meant to destroy him. And now, he's being sent to help you heal the places that no one else could reach. You will learn through his actions what divine partnership truly means. He will not compete with your strength, he will celebrate it. He will not silence your voice, he will honor it. He will not drain your energy, he will add to it. God is saying, this one, I have chosen. This one carries what your soul has been missing. Do not push away what I have prepared. Tomorrow will be the day where the first sign appears. It might be a dream, a message, a person crossing your path, but you'll know it's from God because it will bring peace, not confusion. It will make your heart feel calm, not anxious. My child, this message is your preparation. God is making room for divine partnership, and this time, it will not come with pain. It will come with healing. Heaven is aligning everything for this moment. Even the delays you faced were part of the preparation. Every closed door protected you until the right one could open. And that door is now unlocking. You've been faithful through storms that tried to break you. You've stood tall through heartbreak that others would have never survived. And now, God says, because you stayed, because you trusted, because you didn't quit, I am sending help. This man is not just a helper, he is a sign that the waiting is over. Prepare your heart to receive. Don't cling to what's familiar. Don't let fear whisper that this blessing is too good to be true. God never sends anything halfway. When he blesses completely. My child, the next chapter of your life won't just be easier, it will be divine. The loneliness that once defined your nights will be replaced with peace that feels like home. The anxiety that once consumed your mind will fade into calm. This person, this man, is a reminder that God still writes beautiful endings to painful stories. You will see how perfectly everything aligns, how every detour was secretly directing you here. Don't be afraid of change. This is not loss. This is divine rearrangement. Everything is being positioned in your favor. From this day forward, you are stepping into a season of divine companionship, healing, and breakthrough. The angels have already gone ahead to prepare your path. Your story is shifting. The pain that once defined you will become your testimony. So when this man appears, whether through an introduction, a message, or a divine encounter, pause, breathe, and remember, heaven sent him. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the message you're hearing right now, because this is not coincidence, this is confirmation. God has spoken. The waiting season is over. Your divine meeting is near. Like this message and type "I'm ready" in the comments if you receive this word today. Because when you say it with faith, heaven moves instantly in your favor. This is your confirmation. Tomorrow begins the new chapter. Get ready, your divine encounter is coming. My child, now that you know what is coming, I want you to understand how it will unfold. God never moves in confusion, every divine encounter carries gentle precision. The moment this man draws near, heaven will leave quiet fingerprints all around you. Small things will begin to feel different. Time itself may seem slower, as if the world is pausing to make space for destiny. You might notice that the air feels lighter, that certain worries simply lose their strength. Conversations that once drained you will no longer matter. Music will sound clearer. Even your sleep will shift, you'll dream vivid dreams that leave peace instead of fear. These are not coincidences, they are the signals that the divine alignment has begun. The first sign will not come through words. It will come through peace. You will feel peace in moments that never used to carry it. You might find yourself smiling for no reason or waking up with unusual calmness. That peace is heaven whispering, He is near. The second sign will be recognition without memory. When you meet Him, your mind will say, I've never seen this person before, but your heart will reply, I know this energy. That instant familiarity is your spirit remembering the agreement that heaven wrote long before your birth, that in this lifetime, your paths would cross at the appointed hour. Do not question this connection through logic. The human mind tries to dissect what the soul already understands. This is not ordinary attraction, it is divine purpose taking human form. The third sign will come through alignment of circumstances. Plans will shift. Delays will happen that seem random, a missed bus, a sudden invitation, a small change in your daily routine. But each change will quietly move you closer to the moment of meeting. Heaven rearranges time to ensure destiny arrives on schedule. When He appears, there will be no dramatic flash of light, yet your body will know. You will feel warmth around your chest, as though an invisible presence is reassuring you, you're safe. This is the one I've sent. He may speak with humility, perhaps even uncertainty. He may not understand why He feels drawn to you. But remember what God told you, His mission is written deep within Him, even if He cannot explain it. Now, listen carefully, because preparation matters. The way you receive Him determines how powerfully His purpose will unfold. Before He comes, cleanse your heart from old bitterness. Speak forgiveness aloud, even for those who never said sorry. Release them into peace. You cannot carry resentment into a divine appointment. The energy of anger clouds recognition. Only a clear heart can see clearly. Next, make room in your life. God cannot pour new blessings into a heart already filled with fear. Simplify. Let go of what drains you, the habits, the conversations, the distractions that numb your spirit. Create stillness, because divine connections flourish in quiet soil. When you pray, do not beg for a miracle, thank God for the one that is already on its way. Gratitude magnetizes heaven's movement. Every thank you becomes a beacon that guides this person toward you. Now, let me tell you what this man will carry when he arrives. He comes with an aura of restoration. His words will not be loud, but they will carry weight. When he speaks, even simple phrases will reach deep within you. You will feel seen, not just heard. His laughter will sound like relief, like something inside you finally exhaling after years of holding on. He may not look like what you imagined, but God rarely wraps blessings in predictable packages. Don't search for perfection, search for peace. His gentleness will be His mark. His patience will reveal His strength. Through Him, you will learn that love can be steady, not stormy. That support can be quiet yet firm. That kindness does not need to shout to be powerful. This man's presence will begin to rewrite your inner world. You will feel inspired to dream again, to build again, to believe again. The fears that once silenced you will start dissolving in His presence. He is not here to complete you, God has already done that, but to complement what was waiting to be awakened. He will remind you of your worth, not by flattery but by reflection. You'll see yourself through His eyes and realize how divine you have always been. That's how you'll know it's from God. It will not feel like dependence, it will feel like awakening. My child, be alert but not anxious. The enemy will try to create counterfeits, people who mimic peace but carry confusion. The true one will never force you to rush. He will not manipulate your heart. The genuine connection will unfold naturally, gracefully, with peace as its foundation. Remember this, confusion is never from God. If you have to chase clarity, it's not divine. But when it's from heaven, you will know, peace will meet you before explanation does. So, what should you do as you wait? Stay faithful to your growth. Keep nurturing the light within you. Keep speaking life into your dreams. Don't pause your progress waiting for someone to arrive. Instead, keep evolving. Because when you grow, you meet your blessing at the right height. Each day until He appears, declare this aloud, I am open to divine alignment. My heart is ready. My spirit recognizes heaven's plan. When you say it with faith, the atmosphere around you shifts. Angels move to prepare the encounter. Opportunities align. Old patterns release their grip. You start to feel lighter, that's heaven making space. Soon, very soon, a message, a meeting, or a moment will mark the beginning. It might be as small as eye contact, as simple as a few exchanged words, yet something eternal will stir. And after that, everything will change quietly. Your days will carry new rhythm. You'll find yourself smiling without reason. The tension in your body will ease. Peace will settle like sunlight after long rain. That's when you'll know, the prophecy is unfolding. You will begin to witness divine timing manifest in physical form. Calls will come through. Projects will open. People who once drained you will fade away. You'll notice how smoothly everything begins to move. It's not luck, it's alignment. And when that man finally steps fully into your story, you'll realize that God didn't just send you a person, He sent you a reminder that He never forgot you. This connection will not just bless your heart, it will unlock your purpose. Together, you will rise higher than you could alone. Together, you will build what neither could build separately. That's the kind of divine partnership God is arranging, one that uplifts, strengthens, and multiplies. So tonight, rest without worry. Tomorrow begins the movement. Signs will start to appear. Trust the process. The man is already walking toward you under heaven's direction. When it happens, remember this moment, that you were told in advance so you would recognize the divine hand behind it all. My child, your waiting was not wasted. Your prayers were not ignored. Everything is aligning in perfect timing. The man is coming. The peace is near. The healing is already on its way. Like this message and type, I receive it, if your spirit agrees, and let the universe hear your faith echo through heaven. This is your confirmation. Prepare your heart. The divine meeting is almost here. My child, while you rest and wonder how it will all come together, heaven is already moving. Every prayer you whispered into the night became a signal in the spiritual world. Angels took those signals as coordinates, mapping out the exact moment where two divine paths would cross. You may not see them, but even now, messengers of light are walking ahead of you. They are clearing the road, softening hearts, rearranging schedules, and guiding tiny choices that will bring this man to the exact place where you are meant to meet. That is how heaven works, quietly, perfectly, without chaos. In the days to come, you will notice gentle movements around you. A conversation that leads nowhere will suddenly remind you of hope. A delay that frustrates you will later reveal itself as divine protection. Each small event is a part of the choreography of heaven. When angels prepare a meeting of purpose, they don't rush. They align. They ensure that both hearts are ready to recognize each other, not through appearance, but through spirit. So if life feels unusually still right now, don't mistake it for inactivity. That stillness is sacred. It's heaven's pause before destiny speaks. In this pause, your energy is being refined. Old patterns are falling away so that new blessings can take root. You may feel memories rising to the surface, faces, moments, old hurts. Don't resist them. Let them pass like clouds. The angels are clearing emotional space within you so that when this connection arrives, love will have room to breathe. You will also begin to sense presence. It may come as warmth during prayer, a shiver when you speak words of faith, or an unexplainable comfort in the middle of silence. That's how angels announce their nearness. They come without fear, bringing peace that melts anxiety. They are guiding not only you, but also the man being sent to you. He, too, is receiving inner nudges, ideas to travel, decisions to make, thoughts that pull him towards something he can't yet name. He thinks he's following his own plans, but heaven is leading his steps. In your dreams, signs will start to appear. You might see light, water, or doors. Light represents clarity, water represents cleansing, and doors represent opportunity. These are messages from your guardian angels saying, "It's close now." Keep your heart open. As the day approaches, the world around you will start to echo confirmation. You will overhear someone speaking words you needed to hear. You will see repeated numbers, names, or phrases that carry peace. Don't chase these signs, simply notice them and smile. They're reminders that heaven has not forgotten its promise. And then, at the appointed hour, something subtle yet powerful will happen. Time will seem to pause. You may feel your heartbeat quicken for no reason. The air will hold a softness you can't describe. In that instant, the alignment will complete. The man will step into your world, and everything will feel suddenly right, as if the missing piece has quietly clicked into place. When it happens, stay calm. You don't need to force destiny. Just be present. Speak kindly. Listen deeply. Let grace flow through your words. The connection will build naturally, guided by something far greater than either of you. This is how heaven reveals itself, not in noise, but in perfect timing. My child, remember this truth: God never sends help without purpose. The person coming into your life is part of a larger plan. Through him, new doors will open, opportunities, healing, purpose. Together, you will lift others simply by being who you are meant to be. So keep your heart pure, your faith strong, and your eyes gentle. Don't rush. Don't doubt. Every second of waiting has been for this alignment. As you go about your days, repeat these words quietly: I trust the timing of heaven. I welcome divine connection. I am ready for what is meant for me. Each time you say it, light gathers around you. It's a language the angels understand. They respond by speeding the preparation, clearing the last obstacles, ensuring nothing can block what has already been promised. Soon, the signs will multiply. The sense of peace will grow stronger. The feeling of being guided will become undeniable. That is when you'll know, the moment is near. My child, the unseen world is working in your favor. Nothing can stop what God has already scheduled. So breathe. Stay grateful. Keep walking in love. The meeting will happen exactly when both hearts are ready. And when it does, you'll realize this truth: you were never waiting alone. Heaven was waiting with you. Type "I trust" if your heart agrees, and let that declaration mark your faith before heaven. Your story is entering its divine moment. The angels are already in motion. Be still, be expectant, and watch as destiny arrives. My child, when the meeting happens, you will not need to question it. Peace will be the proof. The moment your paths cross, your spirit will relax as if it has finally found the right rhythm. You will notice that conversations flow easily. You will speak about ordinary things, yet every word will carry light. This is how heaven shows you that a divine promise has moved from waiting to reality. In the days that follow, life will begin to rearrange itself. Projects that once stood still will start to move. Ideas will come faster, doors will open faster, and people who once drained your energy will quietly step back. This is not coincidence, this is the vibration of alignment spreading outward. The energy of peace attracts order. The man sent into your life will become a mirror that reflects what God always saw in you. Through his gentleness, you will remember your own strength. Through his patience, you will rediscover hope. Through his faith, you will learn to trust timing instead of fear. Together, you will walk in rhythm with heaven. You will begin to notice that your heart no longer reacts with the old pain. Situations that used to make you anxious will pass through you like wind through open windows. That is healing, quiet, steady, and complete. It does not arrive with noise, it arrives with new peace. He will not save you, because you were never broken, but he will help you see how whole you already are. He will speak life into your dreams, and you will do the same for him. You will find yourselves praying without planning to, thanking God in moments that once would have made you complain. This is how you will know the connection is divine: it lifts both hearts closer to light. There will be days of testing. All divine partnerships are refined through small misunderstandings and gentle corrections. When that happens, remember, the purpose is not to break the bond, but to strengthen it. Patience will be your tool. Kindness will be your shield. Forgiveness will be your language. Heaven does not expect perfection, heaven expects growth. Each time you choose love instead of pride, the connection deepens. Each time you choose understanding instead of fear, the angels rejoice. And something beautiful will start to happen: your surroundings will change. Family members will feel calmer around you. Friends will notice the peace you carry. Your environment will respond to the new energy within you. Light spreads naturally, it doesn't need permission. God will use this partnership to remind others that faith still works, that hope still heals. You will inspire without trying. Your very presence together will become a quiet testimony. My child, never forget that this meeting was not the reward, it was the assignment. Through this connection, you will be guided toward the next level of purpose. Projects that once seemed impossible will begin to form. You will be drawn to help others, to build something lasting, to create what blesses more than just yourselves. That is how divine relationships grow, outward, not inward. They overflow. They turn personal peace into public blessing. In private moments, you will feel gratitude so deep it brings tears. Not tears of sadness, but of recognition, because your soul will remember how long it waited for this peace. You will whisper, "Thank you," and know heaven hears every syllable. There will also come a moment when God asks both of you to step forward together, to make a decision, to start something, to say yes to a dream. Do not fear that moment. All the waiting, all the refining, all the guidance has prepared you for it. When that call comes, answer it boldly. Heaven will back every step. From that point, your journey will expand. New places, new faces, new responsibilities. But no matter how far you go, remember the foundation: peace, faith, gratitude. These three will keep the connection pure. If ever doubt whispers, close your eyes and return to the beginning. Remember the peace that met you the first day. That same peace will guide you again. My child, you are not merely entering a relationship, you are walking into a season of destiny. The man was the messenger, but the message is transformation. God used him as the bridge to move you from survival to purpose. You will look back and see how perfectly everything aligned: the timing, the lessons, the tears, the waiting. You will realize that nothing was wasted. Every delay protected the purity of this blessing. And when you stand in that awareness, gratitude will become your natural language. You will wake each morning saying, "I trust what heaven is building through me." That is when abundance flows without resistance, because gratitude opens every gate. So keep your spirit steady. Celebrate quietly. Walk humbly. The journey ahead will continue to unfold, and heaven will keep sending guidance one step at a time. Tonight, as you rest, whisper these words: I welcome this new season with peace. I walk with grace. I am thankful for divine timing. When you speak them, the spiritual world listens. Angels mark those words as faith, and faith always creates movement. Tomorrow will come with confirmation, small, beautiful, undeniable. A message. A moment. A spark of recognition. Whatever form it takes, know that it is heaven saying, "It's time." My child, you have arrived at the doorway of divine fulfillment. Walk through it with love, courage, and gratitude. Everything beyond that door was designed for you.